Alright. Just need to do something real quick and we'll get started. Okay. Alright. Here we are with more Touhou Genso Wanderer Reloaded. It's been a long time. Well, it's not really, but you know. So, yeah. So you're gonna notice that here I got a lot of yen. You're like, what happened? How'd you get that much yen? Well, that's because I did the money grinding dungeon and I got a lot. Yeah. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do today, I mean, I guess we're gonna just kind of mess around in the Innocent Heart dungeon and try to, like, I don't know. Actually, no, you know what we are gonna do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'll tell you guys what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get this bad boy right here leveled up more. Or melded, I should say. Alright. Yeah. With us. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. You know what I want to do? Deposit all of these. Alright. Do I have that spell card? I don't think I do. Alright, well. Put that on the ground. So it is this one. Yeah. Oh, I already have one. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we already have it. Alright. We're gonna be Satori for this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get some of these, some of the Yorihime swords, because we are gonna need it. But also, if we're gonna do that, we gotta put some weapons away. So. Put that away, the food gap. Alright. Yeah, because to do the dungeon, which is this one right here. Yeah. It says 20. We can only bring that much. Alright, so Satori. I kind of want to put Raisin in as my partner, as like an anti-Toyohime killer and whatever. Should I? I feel like I should. No, screw it. We're gonna do that. Yeah. Alright, so first we gotta level up. I think we'll wait till the next floor to fight them. We're not gonna battle them right away. Do that. Do this. Alrighty. So if you don't know how this game works, it's kind of like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, but different. So in this game, it's like freaking yeah, like the Mystery Dungeon games, but a bit different. It's a bit different than most of the other games. Because in this one, you got equipment and whatever. There's characters instead of it being like 1,000 Pokemon you can play as. And this one actually does have a story now. Now, this is the reloaded version. This isn't the original. This is the reloaded version of the original version of this game, which is called Genso Wanderer Tower of Desires. So technically, this is Tower Desires Reloaded. Yeah. Yeah. And in this game, Satori is not a playable character. She's not playable. She's only a partner. But in this game, she is as a DLC character. But I kind of get why. But I feel like they probably could have made her a base game character anyways, but it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, I will say I am pretty thankful that they did make characters such as Utsuho, but characters like Futo, Aya, Momiji, Marisa, you know? Like, they made them base game characters. Marisa and Sanai, like, they're characters in the original Japanese version as, like, DLCs, but in the English version, they weren't. The global version, they weren't playable. Marisa and Sanai, specifically. They were only exclusive in the Japanese version, and since then, that has been fixed. For this version. Alright. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be streaming this for long. We are going to talk about the topic for today, which is the upcoming update for Genshin Impact, which I really hope it's good. I hope it's going to be good. Well, I know it is, but I just hope that it's going to be rewarding. I know that's the update where Farisa comes out. Yeah. So I don't think I am going to be streaming it next week. I know I said, oh, I wasn't going to stream it. I wasn't going to stream it like only once, like being Zenless Zero, but no, I think I might stream twice next week. I think I'll stream Zenless Zero and then Genshin Impact. I will make a video covering up the update first before the day of the stream for Genshin. I will do that. Because, you know, I want to get that done before I make, like, the actual video. Or before I actually stream it. Yeah, so, just see the video in it probably when the update comes out. Or, like the day comes out, you know. Yeah. And next week, I am going to be streaming Zenless Zero, pulling for the new Anby. I think I'm going to do that, because I think I might have enough to have good fortune on my side. Alright, where are they? Your enemy should appear. Oh, there you are. Kill her. That's the annoying thing. So, okay, so what you saw like with Yorihime, that's a counter. That's her counter. So it did a lot of damage, not because like she's strong, but the fact that that's a counter. Yeah. Yeah. Just want to throw that out just in case anyone was confused. Like, oh, why'd she get one-shotted? It's because it was a counter. Yeah, the next update will be next week for Genshin. And I might try and stream Zenless Zero on the weekend, maybe like Saturday or next Saturday or next Sunday. I'll do that. Because I know the following week after is where the banner ends and Trigger will be fully released. Now, I don't know if Trigger is going to be worth it, because I was using her in some of, like, the trials, especially when I did Anby's story quest, and especially the new story quest, whatever that I did. Yeah, I don't know, Trigger is not, she's not bad, but I feel like they probably could have maybe improved her a bit. In terms of, like, the date, I mean, well, I don't know, I mean, let's be fair, like, so far at least, we don't know. Because she only appears as trial characters, so no one has her. So it's like, I can't really say, oh, she's not going to be that good, because she's not available yet. But there's still hope, though. There's still hope that she could be decent. I mean, she is going to be an S-rank character. So, yeah. But honestly, though, I don't know. She kind of feels like a 4-star in my... I say 4-star because of Genshin. By the way, for those who are wondering, yes, I did get Ridsley. I haven't posted a screenshot that I got him, but I did get him, and yeah, he's gonna be pretty fun. I thought I wasn't gonna get him, but the game was like, you know what? We're just gonna let him have him. So hey, I got Ridsley, so that's good. I know he's a pretty good character, and I'm already trying to like build up like a artifact set for him. So yeah. And apparently, Ridsley is a good character in terms of cryo damage, from what I know. But I'm not sure how good he's gonna be, like, overall. You know what I mean? But then again, that's just, it depends on how I build him. Now, I don't have his 5-star weapon, but let's be honest. Would I even want to get his 5-star weapon with the amount of pulls it took me to get him? Like, I have, like, what, like... 7,000. I think when I got him, I was like 6,000 Primogems. But I got him, so that's good. And I did get Charlotte to C5, I think. So that's good. That means I might use Charlotte. Because, I mean, Charlotte, I feel like she's one of those forgotten 4-star characters in the game. And she's not bad. She's actually not that bad if you, like, build her up with attack. Yeah, like, if you build her up with a lot of attack, she will be good. Because her healing pretty much depends on her attack. Or at least scales depending on her attack. Alright. So yeah. Yeah, I think the update comes out, I believe it's next Tuesday or next Wednesday. I don't know, because with the time change... I don't know if it comes out like next Tuesday or Wednesday. I want to say it does come out like next Wednesday or I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I got Ridsley and I know how he plays and he's pretty fun. Yeah. And like I said, I didn't get his 5-star weapon. But I already have a 5-star weapon that is a Cataclysm that I haven't got equipped on anyone. So yeah. It'll be as like a good substitute weapon. Alright, yeah, enough, yeah, so we'll talk more about that in a bit, but... Serious mode time. Yeah, that's her counter. So... yeah, the Watsuki sisters, one of them has a chance of dropping either... well, for Yorihime, there's a chance where she'll drop her sword. And then for Toyohime, she has a chance of dropping either her ribbon or her fan. And Toyohime, I mean, she's kind of the easiest. She has, like, a bit less health than Yorihime does. But here's the thing. Toyohime has a one-hit kill attack. Yep. She has an attack that's basically a one-shot. But funny enough, it's only a one-shot if you are not apparently a Lunarian. Yeah, so if you're Raisin, not Raisin and Naba, but Moon Raisin, such as this one, you're unaffected by it. It's a little weird. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, her fan attack. What's it called? What's the name of the attack? Uh, Purification Wind. Yeah. And also that obliterates like most walls in front of her. And yeah, that move it's like a one shot. You can avoid it if you like get to enough spaces, or if you move to enough spaces to get out of the blast range, you should be fine. But here's the other thing. It's not one shot, and well, it is a one shot, but not only that, but even if you have the revive effect, such as like if you have the resurrect effect where you can like come back to life like after you're defeated, even after that, like getting hit by that attack, you don't revive. You're like gone. It doesn't really say the attack like doesn't it like nullifies the resurrect effect. Yeah, it doesn't really say it, but it does. And trust me, I've done it, and someone showed me that, and yeah, that's what happens. Yeah. So I do know the amount of health they have. Toyomi has like what, 10k health, and then Toyomi, yeah, she has 10k health, and Yorimi has 15k. So Yorimi has like what, 5,000 more health than Toyohime does. And Toyohimi's like what, the biggest threat because of her insane one-hit kill attack that she can do. She can also summon enemies as well. Like, she can summon people, such as the Lunarians and even the Raisin enemies. Yeah. Pretty much making Toyomi one of the dangerous ones. Yorimi isn't that bad, but it's just that to defeat her really easily, you would have to, like, use range. You would have to have a weapon with, like, range attack up. Or attack range up, I should say. Because close combat is not good against her. I can tell you that. Yeah, and another thing, they're both immune to Danmaku attacks. So I wouldn't recommend using any Danmaku moves on them. However, some do affect them. So Raisin's Lightning Steel, which, she doesn't have that. That actually does do damage, but it doesn't do a lot. It only does like a little bit. It does like if I was Raisin right now, it would do like, what, 25 or something, like barely, not even close to 100. Because, yeah, like, it's that weak of a Danmaku, and mostly because it's just an item steal attack. It's not really meant to do damage, it's just meant to make enemies drop stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So what Yorihime has, she has obviously her counter attack that she does. Yeah, and the good thing is, it's not like a global counter, like it's not a full room counter, it's like a generic counter, like the generic radius for a counter where you gotta be close to your opponent for it to be fully effective. Yeah. But it is a counter, so you probably would want to beat her. Well, actually, I don't know if one hit kill works on her. I don't know if it does. Now, I'm not gonna try this now to use my weakest weapon I have, which I'll show you what that is in a bit. Which is this right here. Oh, I don't have it equipped, but there's a the Mystellian weapon. Yeah, that weapon is not strong. Is that turning me? Nope. By the way, Toyomi can appear at any time. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, so that attack, that's the one-hit kill move. That's the one-hit KO. No! Drop. Alright, move. Yeah, so in this dungeon, it's... Yeah, basically, you gotta not just lollygag, because... When the Watsuki sisters appear, or I should say the Lunar War theme thing happens, basically, you don't have much time, and then after, if you take too many turns, you, like, get to a cutscene, and then you get an instant game over. Or you insta-die. Yeah. But yeah, so, like, if you do this dungeon, like, you want to level up, like, pretty quick. You want to have your Kara XP seals or abilities just to level up quick. Have, like, the best weapon you can possibly bring. And now that I think of it, I feel like the Moonlight Ruin Greatsword that I feel like that might be more effective to use. But here's the thing, it's got the 10 hit thing. Well, I probably should just say 11. Ooh. Yeah. So hang on, I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna show you something that Satori can do. So that spell card we picked up is an Aya's spell card. It's one of Aya's spell cards. So watch this. Yeah, it's one of Aya's. We can do this. So Satori is kind of cheesy in this. Like, she's very, very cheesy in terms of spell cards. And specifically spell cards. So she can not only duplicate a spell card she recently used, but she can use, like, any spell card. I mean, a character's spell card. She's kind of broken. That's why, in my opinion, she's, like, a top-tier character in this game. One of the top-tier characters. Because she can just... You can basically just, like, make use of her ability to use any spell card. The only problem is, it takes 10... It'll always be 10 Damaku points to do it. There's no, like, trying to change it with saving or even wasteful. So, I guess that's a downside. Is that it does take 10 Damaku points to do it. And you can't really, like, counter it or whatever, or try to reduce it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah. And also, if you want to beat them at the faster way, Lunar Slayer is what you need. I don't know if Lunar Barrier would be any good. I feel like it wouldn't. I don't think it would be that effective, especially against Yorihime. I don't know if it will. Alright, we're going to the next floor. That exit spot is garbage. Yeah, so, yeah, pretty much how you counter him. Basically, for Yorihime, just like, be kind of strategic and have an attack range up. Especially with +4, that way you can hear, like, miles away and not worry about getting close. Because her counter ability will not sting. Or rather, it will not tickle. It will sting a lot. It will sting so much that, like, you're not going to survive. Like, you're basically just going to be gone. Alright. Yeah. So, like I said, strategic for this dungeon. If you want to get equipment from the Watsuki sisters, level up. Bring in your best equipment, like your best weapon that has Lunar Slayer on it, and basically try to be strategic. You can bring Raisin if you want, just like if you're trying to get stuff for Toyohime, definitely play as Raisin, or have Raisin as your partner and have her go and attack her, like go fight, have her go fight Touhou. Yeah. So yeah, Raisin in this game is also kind of broken as well because she's immune to the Splash Seal ability, meaning that you can basically just go nuts with it. And if you don't know, the Splash Seal ability in this game, it's basically it hurts you and your enemies, while in the later games, it only hurts your enemies within a certain radius. Yeah, so they basically made the Splash Seal, like, especially in Lotus Labyrinth, like, really good. They made it really good. The only downside is trying to get it to be really strong. Yeah, but I know that the Splash ability is very good in Lotus Labyrinth R. Considering that in that game, it focuses more on groups and whatever. Because, like, in that game, like, you can have, like, a full team. It's not like in this game where it's like, oh, you have 2 people. In that game, you can have, like 10 or 20 or 30. You can have a lot of characters, like, in a team to be with you. And a lot of more enemies will appear as well in the game. Unlike in this. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that this game is pretty, well, it's not old, it's like a few years old. This game came out in like, what, 2018, or at least this version of the game did. I think the original Tower of Desires came out in like 2017. So literally a year after this game was made, like after the original, they did a Reloaded. Now, so far, we don't have any confirmation of a Reloaded version for Genso Wanderer Foresight. We don't have, like, any updates on that yet, but I will let you know. Alright. So, I think we should talk about something. Let's keep talking about Genshin's update coming out next week. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped. I mean, I actually am pretty hyped for the update. And supposedly, I think they're also gonna fix like the artifact thing. They're gonna make it to where it's easier for you to get artifacts, which is really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, you know what I find really funny? During the special program, they had the chat, like, not in, like, emote only. Because usually they do that. They usually have their chat in, like, emote only. But they didn't. And I guess it's because maybe the mods just forgot about it. And it was pretty chaotic in the chat. People were posting some, like, weird things. And even inappropriate things. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. They haven't talked about that, but I feel like they probably did. I mean, they probably would have took action and banned those people from the chat. Yeah. The other thing is, like, they did it, they had to change it twice. One was sub only, and then, yeah, but like, they could have probably done better. But yeah, it was pretty chaotic. And I was there, trust me, I was there. I saw it happen. You know what I also did see happen? They have like this animation of like Yt training Varista and whatever. And you can actually find it on Genshin's official Twitter. I don't know why I said Genshin like that. Genshin. Ow. Come on. Rush Talisman. I don't want this. But I will do that though. Alright. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the artifact change. I'm pretty sure that is gonna do a lot of changes, and I think until the update, I don't think I'm gonna try to build Risley, because it's like if I want to try to build up Risley right now, like it won't be easy, because it's gonna take so long for me to get the right artifacts, just like by pure luck. But I'm glad they're fixing it. I mean, at least I think they are. What they did is I think there's an option in the game where you can pick specifically what stat you want to be upgraded more, like the secondary stat. So, like for instance, if you have like, let's say the first artifact piece that's like HP, and you have like it has like attack, critical rate, critical damage, and defense. You can pick like one of the stats you want to have it upgraded as you level it up to like every 4 times. Like or every 4 levels, I should say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they're gonna do it. I'm pretty sure that's how they're gonna do it. They're just gonna make it easier for you to get a sub-stat on an artifact. And so far, Zenless Zero doesn't have that, but it has a mechanic in the game where there's like an item you can get. And basically what that'll do is it'll make it easier for you to get like the primary stats, so like getting critical rate for something and whatever. Makes it really easy. And honestly, that's pretty good. The sub-stats, I think they should definitely do. And there's a reason for that. Because I've been trying to build... well, at least I'm trying to get the stats for, like... Like, I'm trying to get some critical damage stats on Evelyn right now. I have her with a proper artifact set, but I might change one of them. Yeah. But, yeah. I am gonna try to get Pulchra pretty strong in Zone Zero. I'll let you know when I do, but for now... Yeah, I think... I really do think that Zone Zero should have that. Like, what Genshin's gonna be doing. And let's be honest, like, Genshin right now, it's not doing too well. But at least it's not... At least it's doing better than Assassin's Creed Legends, like, let's be honest. Or Assassin's Creed Shadows, because that game right now, it's just dying. And honestly, it should die. Because of how horrible it is. Like, not because, like, the bugs or whatever in the game, but the fact that it's just disrespectful to the Japanese culture. I made a post about it, like, not, like, yesterday, saying... I did, like, well, 2 posts. Not on Twitter, but on, I did one here on YouTube in the community tab, basically saying, if there's a game that's made that isn't good, the reviews are saying it's bad, don't play it. As simple as that. Just don't play it. Especially if you get paid to play it too. Which is even worse. Oh no, I'm dead. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so... Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, it's like, if there's a game that is made that is not good and people get paid to play it or they get promoted to play it, don't play it. Like, I feel like that should be the lesson, is don't play a game that is being said it's bad. And looks bad. Like, if you see the game and you know it's bad, don't play it. Yeah. And you know what the sad thing is? People who are gonna attack me and whatever, or they're gonna say, "Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows is actually fun." Like, I hate to say it, but those are the Assassin's Creed fanboys. Like, only an Assassin's Creed fanboy would say that. Or someone who wants to defend Ubisoft and whatever. And you know what's crazy is Assassin's Creed Shadows on PlayStation, like, the rating of the game is like 4 point something. It's like, are people just that not smart? Are they just that dumb or whatever to know that the game is not good? Not because it looks bad, but the fact it's disrespecting the Japanese culture. And by the way, Japan is on that road right now to getting it shut down because of how bad it is. Disrespectful. And you know what's crazy? They made a day one patch. Like they made a day one patch as supposed to apologize from the controversy. I'm like, you really think that's gonna do enough? Like, you think that's gonna be enough to commit people to play the game more? Like, the final boss, by the way, like I've never seen a final boss music be so just racist and whatever. No kidding. Like the final boss music in the game is literally not even Japanese. It's like I think someone said it's like Chinese or something. And also like African music. Not African American, but African music. And let me remind you, for those who don't know about the game, like the main character in the game is an African American. And no offense to any African Americans, but like that's not that the Yatsuke that we know of. He is not African American. He's Japanese. A lot of people are clowning the game because of just how woke it is, and it is. Make me change my mind. Like, name one thing about Assassin's Creed Legends that isn't woke. Like, name one thing. And the game right now has a lot of bugs as well. Like, the game has so many, well, not a lot, but it just has so many bugs, like animals and characters just, like, glitching out and not moving and whatever. Like, they're, like, glitched up in the air. What else? And I guess people doing the same thing. But also, like, the fact that they had to make the final boss music just so unbelievably just racist and whatever. With, like, the music. Like, why? I feel like someone in Ubisoft definitely went to the path of woke. I know they did. And they should be ashamed of themselves for it. Uh-oh. Get out. Another fan? Okay. Is it? I'm gonna check this. But yeah, yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows is not doing too well. Oh, it's not. Alright. Well, you know what we are gonna do? This. Okay. Yeah, so... And you know what's funny about Assassin's Creed Shadows? There's a game called Yatsuke Simulator, which is basically like a joke game of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. But that's specifically the Assassin's Creed fanboys. Yeah. But yeah, enough about Assassin's Creed Shadows, which is gonna fall like in a couple of months. The game is just not gonna sell well. Yeah. Yeah. So Genshin Impact, like that game, as bad as the game could be with the gacha system, like let's be fair, it's not as woke as it is. Compared to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, let's be honest, it's not woke. Even Zone Zero isn't woke. And even if they did make those games woke, like, I think they'll still be good compared to the other games. I mean, the designs of some of the characters are really good. Especially the new Anby. I mean, hey, the new Anby is pretty cool. I know the Trigger kind of has some controversy with her, like, copying a character from Nike. But it's like the Nike series, it's like, they are a gacha game, not by the same company, but, like, they share a similarity. And by the way, Soldier 11 looks like, I was thinking about the Nike series, and I could say that both Nike and Zenless Zero have some characters that look like the same. Like, it looks like a Nike character. Like, Soldier 11 definitely looks like a Nike character. Because of, like, her appearance and whatever, her outfit. Trigger does. She looks like that one character from Nike where she has, like, a sniper and whatever. I don't play Nike, but I know, like, it's kind of like Girls Frontline, kind of, but not really. I don't actually even know if it is basically Girls Frontline. Yeah, I don't even know if it is like Girls Frontline or if it's like different. Can't really tell, but yeah. Yeah. I know Genshin has some similarities with like Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail, considering with like the designs of the characters. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, and the new update, now let's talk about more of the new update in terms of events we're gonna get. I believe we're gonna get an event about Aoife, who is like what, the boss of Eon-san's tribe. I know people might think like Eon-san's the boss of her tribe, but she isn't. She's not really like the boss. She's a coach, but she's not like a boss. Like, she's not the leader. Yeah. And yes, I do know about Aoife's original Japanese voice actor. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I know the name. But basically, they had to switch his voice for, I want to say it's like medical reasons. I think I can't really tell, but yeah. So, and it's only the Japanese voice. It's not English, whatever. It's Japanese. But yeah, who is excited for the next update? Because I know Varisa is definitely gonna be like a really good Natlan character. Because let's be honest, like, Sitlani's alright and Mavuika is pretty good, but we want like a really good character, like a good Natlan character. I know Varisa isn't gonna be that good of a character because like her downside is that she can't like fly or something, and her thing doesn't last long, for what I remember. Yeah. And I also like how people were saying, like, oh, she's getting fan service, like, all of her moves are fan service. Like, no, it's not, it's wrestling. Like, after like, looking through it a bit, with some of her attacks, yeah, some of them are pretty much, like, they're wrestling attacks. I know during her intro thing, it did kind of seem like fan service with her and the fungi and whatever. But like, it's a video game character. Like, get over it. and besides, that's what makes Varisa adorable. So yeah. Now, unfortunately, Eon-san is gonna be a 4-star. But at least they're gonna make her kind of good, because I think what I remember she said, basically it's about characters that have like specific attacks that will make her good. I can't remember. But I know that her thing, she runs. Apparently, Yt is like a fast runner. Which she is. And even Varisa. But Varisa is like faster, I believe. Yeah, so... Yeah. So, I'm not sure how... I mean, I don't know how well the revenue for the update will be for Varisa's banner, but I know it is going to be really good. Let's be honest. And you know what's funny is that Mizuki's banner didn't really do that well. Like it didn't do that well compared to like the the banners in the second half, which is like what? I can't remember who it is. Like the first one. I know Ridsley's the second. I think it's Farina, I don't know. But yeah, that banner somehow did way better. So I'm pretty sure that's kind of going to tell Genshin that, okay, we're going to have to, like, maybe plan better banners or whatever, or plan better characters. Also, you know what I would really like to see is some characters in Genshin get buffs. Because I feel like at this point they kind of deserve it. They deserve to get buffs. Because characters like freaking... Characters like... I don't know, Bennett, I feel like should be buffed, like, for a Constellation upgrade. I feel like this should have been his, second up Constellation, or no, his, is it, which one is it? I think it's the fourth one, where, when you do, like, his Fantastic Voyage, or, not his Fantastic Voyage, his skill, like, it does 2 hits normally, but with the fourth constellation, or whatever constellation is, where you can get the additional attack where you can do a circle, where it's like a miniature version of the full charge variant of it. I feel like I feel like that should instead be, or no, it should be for Constellation 6, it should also include that the elemental burst lasts like 4 seconds longer or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long his burst lasts, but they definitely should buff my boy. They definitely should buff him. And specifically his burst, like the duration. You know, that way Bennett can be really good. Or at least, I don't know. I guess one character that I guess should get buffed, I don't know, maybe Kaya or something, mostly because no one uses him anymore. Like, they only use him just to cross through water. Literally. What else? Like, specifically 4-star characters, like the bad ones. Like, Amber, I feel like should be buffed. Where, like, her elemental burst does, like, a bit more damage than usual. Maybe also increase, like, her skill damage and whatever. I don't know, it could be me, because I don't have her at C6. I think I only have her, like, what, C2 or something? Or C1. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I really hope they do buff some characters. And I guess in terms of 5-star characters, I don't really know. There really isn't any 5-star characters that come in mind that should be buffed, other than Dea and whatever. But I feel like it's kind of too late for Dea. I think Dea is just down in the dirt. Like, she's never gonna get buffed. Good, I got her. Yeah, I feel like some of like the the characters no one uses should just get buffed. That way it's like, okay, they're not going to be bad characters to use. Like, they're not going to be good, but they'll be a bit better. I don't know. I probably won't make a video about that. I might make a tweet about it, and maybe in the community tab post, but I don't think I'm going to really mention it in a video. I'm just going to just say, like, hey, you know, I think some of the 4-star characters should get buffed, like Bennett have his burst, like, extended a bit, like 4 seconds longer for a constellation upgrade. Maybe Amber, where her skill damage does at least more damage than usual. Who else? What's that? I don't remember. Is there a constellation upgrade where Lisa's elemental burst radius goes up? If not, I'll definitely check that after the stream. If not, that's gotta be a buff for her. That needs to be a buff, but I feel like there probably is, and I just haven't seen it. Because I don't really use Lisa as much. I don't even use any of the starter characters. I'll use the Traveler sometimes. I'll use the Traveler sometimes. But it usually depends on, like, what I want to do with them. Like, if I just want to have them for Natlin or whatever. Or against the boss Gusuyoth, the new boss in the game right now, the new weekly boss. That was also part of the Natlin story. Pretty cool boss, and definitely one of the hardest bosses in the game too, by the way. Only because he has like a one-hit kill attack, and he has a thing where he drains your health, like you have the corrosion. Yeah, like I said, he's definitely the hardest boss in the game right now. Or specifically the hardest weekly boss in the game. Alright, yeah. Yeah. I'll let you guys let me know, like, in chat or whatever, or in the comments if you're watching this as a VOD, on what characters you think should be buffed. Because what I think that Bennett's burst should be buffed to make it last, like, 4 seconds longer or something like that, as part of a constellation upgrade. And depending if Lisa has this or not, make her elemental burst radius go up. But I think there is. Who else? And Amber. Can't really think of anyone else. As for the Traveler, I don't know. I don't think the Traveler would really be good. I don't think the Traveler would be the best. Or at least, I think the Traveler is alright. I will say, though, Pyro Traveler is very good. For, like, anywhere. Because, like, his thing... For some reason... I feel like this might still be a glitch in the update. This might maybe get patched for a future update, maybe, because I feel like the Traveler's, like, elemental skill, or at least the Pyro Traveler's ability, should be considered, like, for the Philosophen stuff to be used. Or the Philosophen stuff. I feel like it should count as all of those being used. So, yeah. So, yeah. Now, so far, I didn't check to see what Farisa and Eonsan's kits are gonna be. I do know what their attacks will be. I think Eonsan has like a ground pounding attack, like how Farisa does. I know she's a pole arm, and I don't know about Varisa. I think she's a cataclysm. But the other thing is, what is their like prominent stack gonna be? Like, for instance, are they gonna be mostly for attack? Are they gonna be for something? Are they gonna be for, you know, like what's their prominent stack gonna be for, or their proficient stat, I should say? Like, what stat is gonna be beneficial for like their skills and their talents? I got a feeling it's definitely gonna. I think Farisa might be attack or something, and then Ion-san, I don't know, maybe HP. Because I don't know if she's a support character. I don't know if she is gonna be like a support character. And you know what's funny? A lot of people are pretty much hyped for Farisa. I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get Farisa. If I don't, then you know what? At least I have Sino. He's cooler. Sino's cool. I mean, why not? Who don't like Sino? And I got Ridsley. I'm happy having Ridsley, because I definitely need a good cryo character for me to use. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. I guess we'll talk about the new area that's coming in Genshin Fontaine. There's well, I don't know what the name of it is. I've heard that it got a change. I've heard that the name was changed. I think I saw this like a couple of days ago or last week, that they had to change the name of the new area that's going to be in Fontaine. I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's because they want to make it, like, match the actual, like, Spanish mythology and whatever, or something like that. I forget what it was, but they changed it. They definitely did. I don't know. I'll have to look back into that to see what it was. I mean, I'm not going to do it now. But I'll do it after the stream. Oh, shoot. Hey! Aw. Why are you able to do that? Okay, why? I forgot to tell him he can do that, where she can teleport me. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not really too sure how the new area is going to be. I know we're going to get new Saurians, new enemies. Yeah, I know we're gonna get all of that. But what I don't know is, like, the locations of them. Also, I was about to say, oh, I'm gonna go take a break, but I'll do that in a bit when we get done with this. I don't need that. Ooh, I do need this though. No, I don't. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do the thing like I did in Zelda Zone Zero and basically just wait a bit, like maybe just pull for the character like before it's about to end and whatever. That way I have enough time. Because I don't want to like do it like early, because then I won't be able to get the character. Alright. And yeah, next week, I'll definitely say during the weekend I'll do this. That I'll be pulling for the new Anby. I say new Anby because, like, yeah, it's technically a new Anby. It's Silver Soldier Anby. Yeah. And that will be next week. Probably next Saturday or Sunday I'll do that. Because I do remember, because, like, by next week, it's still gonna be up. Well, actually, no. I might maybe stream it a bit earlier, maybe, like, Thursday or something. I don't know. It just depends. But I'll when I get done with this, I will go check just to see. When I get done with the stream, because I'll be getting on Zelda Zone Zero, because I need to get some stuff. Specifically, I need to complete some quests. Yeah. I want to try to, like, see if I can get missions done and whatever that I haven't done to get some polychromes. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so the other day when I was playing Genshin and whatever, someone came by and basically they were like, what, they claimed to be the #1. I probably should have told them. Should have told them I have a YouTube channel and whatever, but I wasn't streaming during the time. Yeah. Yeah, basically this person has like Ganyu, and this person's Ganyu is at C6. And yeah. But what was weird was that she had a bow. Like, she had, I want to say, I think it's Chaska's bow, I believe. Or something. I know it wasn't, like, the bow Ganyu uses, it's, like, Chaska's, I think. And she had the artifact set where elemental, like, the elemental mastery is up. Like, basically the thing, like, one of the first artifacts in the game. Pretty sure you know what. I know you guys know exactly what it is. No. Yeah. Alright. Alrighty. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Alright. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of updates we'll get for Genso Wanderer Foresight in the future. Hopefully we do. Because I said this in my previous Genso Wanderer Foresight stream that I did last week, that I'm not going to stream the game until we get like an update. I might make some videos, but I don't think I'm going to stream the game unless we get like an update or whatever. Or we get like new content and whatever. Definitely doing that. As for this game, I don't know. I think I might do something for the next stream. Maybe try and do some dungeons. I am going to try and do some of the Watsuki Sister Bunnyland attractions. Specifically the normal ones. I'm not going to try to do the hard ones. There's just no way. There is no way I'm going to be able to beat that. Or beat any of them. Well, maybe some, but not all. Like, I've beaten a couple, but I'm not even gonna try to... Yeah, it's just gonna be too much. Alright. What am I gonna do? Well, I'll wait until... get the thing where... Oh, the Lunarians are doing their patrolling. Alright. By the way, the money is from her. She has this. Which is money for days. Not really for days, but you know what I mean. Alright, good. Because we are going to do this. This one. Nope. Nope. Here it is. Yeah, so the spell card I use, that's pretty good to like get them to appear. It shortens the amount of time in like a dungeon and whatever, or in a floor. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that was Yorihime. We haven't seen Yorihime. Screw it. Is that her? Nope. Okay. Oh, perfect. Come back to me, Raisin. And again, it's Raisin. Not Raisin and Nava, just Raisin. Or I guess you could say this is Raisin numero 2. Are you following me? Okay, now you're word. It's a little weird. You know what I should be doing? I should be doing this. Like it's some power medicines. Just to get my max power to go up. Yeah, see, the one thing about this game that I wish Genso Wanderer Foresight had was the crafting again. Like, I wish they brought the crafting system back. I feel like they're gonna do that eventually. Maybe in, like, an update, they'll add, like, a craft like a craft spin update or whatever for this game. You know? I really hope they do. And I know they are going to do updates, but I think it's going to take a bit. It's probably going to be a couple of months until we do. Hopefully we get something for, like, the anniversary for this game. I really hope we do. Like, we get, like, a special update. We get, like, a couple of DLCs and whatever. Stuff like that. That'll be cool. Yeah. Oh, oops. Oopsies. Also, one thing I'm going to show you. Oh, hey, Touhou. Touhou's always the first one that's going to come fight me and whatever. Oh, I just realized it's going to be a long walk back, but oh well. I can improvise. Yeah, hey. We're just gonna have to dig. Get out of here. Alright, let's move. You know what? I'm gonna equip this. Because I'm pretty sure that's gonna probably obliterate... That's probably gonna easily obliterate Yorihime. I don't know. We'll have to see. No, I think it might. It might. Actually, since we're encountering Ichirin, this is actually kind of perfect to talk about, because in Genso Wanderer Foresight, well, not in Genso Wanderer Foresight, in Genso Wanderer Lotus Labyrinth R, apparently there's a glitch where the Unzan armor doesn't, like, properly work. So, like, doing that did nothing, but in Lotus Labyrinth R, for some reason, like, even if the enemy has Unzan armor, you can just pierce it completely. Even without the Unzan armor slayer thing, where basically that'll just make it to where it's just... it's just to the person who has it. By the way, the new Pokemon game, I mean, it's gonna come out, like, later on this year, like, at the end of the year as usual. And right now, I mean, if you guys are noticing why I'm kind of pausing a bit, it's because I'm playing Y on my 3DS, just to kind of have me get a little bit of hype in myself for the game. I know people are saying it's not going to be, like, that good, but, like, it's whatever. And honestly, I just want to enjoy playing Pokemon games. As for Assassin's Creed, no. That can go into the dirt. Or that can go into the bottom of the ocean. It's about horrendously bad the game is. Not Assassin's Creed in general, but Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, the new one. Yeah, just to be specific, I'm not targeting, like, Assassin's Creed themselves. But just Assassin's Creed Shadows the game, because it's just not good. I'm still surprised people even like the game. Like, why do people play it? I know who plays it. The freaking the fanboys, the Assassin's Creed fanboys. And you know what's funny is that it's already explained that, yeah, like, the fanboys are the ones playing the game, or people who are just, you know, they have low IQ and whatever. Yeah. Like, I will say this, and pretty much, I know some of you guys might agree with this too, if they want to make Assassin's Creed Shadows good, change the game. They could have just changed, like, the main character from being like, you know, like a black samurai to like a normal samurai. Not trying to be racist, but it's just like make it more like canonical to like the actual mythology of Yatsuke. And also, do they have to make all the characters just like woke and whatever? Not only that, but like Yatsuke is not you know, he they just did not make, yeah, if they made Yatsuke just way better than he was originally in the game would have been good. But of course, Ubisoft, and you know, just, they didn't really care. And by the way, you saw there, Damakus do nothing. Oh yeah, dude, that totally obliterates. Dude, okay, yeah, the Moonlight Rune Great Sword just completely obliterates them. Specifically Yorihime, because Yorihime has like more health. Like Toyohime, it's like, yeah, it's gonna kill her. So why did it do that? I'll tell you why. It's because of this. It's got multi-attack plus 10, direct hit, destroy defense, attack up, attack range up, and that, and as for the seals, it's got this. Oh, did I mention earlier Lunarian Slayer meant Superhuman Slayer, because the Lunarian Slayer didn't exist in this game. It only existed since, like, what? Genso Wanderer Lotus Labyrinth R. But yeah, in this game, it didn't exist. It's just Superhuman. That, I guess, is the replacement for most of it. Also, I have this. Penetrate attack, which is really good. Yeah. And this thing has a lot of attack, by the way. Yeah, this thing has a lot of attack. We can encounter her and make her to the big rank. That would be good. Alright. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, yeah, they need to put they need to bring the crafting system back, because that's kind of like how Genso Wanderer should be, and how most of these roguelike RPG games should be, where you have a crafting system. Know what I mean? I don't know, I'm not forcing them to, I'm just saying, like, we should have it returned as like an old feature that's been in the game for a while. Yeah. One thing I am happy about Lotus Labyrinth R, that is pretty good, is the fact that there's more characters you can play as. Like, there's more characters you can play as besides just, like, the characters that you play normally through the game. Excluding the DLCs. Like, excluding, like, the DLC characters. Yeah. Especially how there's some characters who didn't appear in some of the other games. Like Ichiran did, but we didn't. I don't think we saw Koichi in any of the other games. At least I don't know about like the older Genso Wanderer games, which were only released in Japan. Because I can't really say about those games, because again, those are games that were only in Japan that you can get. Got him. It's not Yori Henry. Just go. Okay. Yeah, usually to do this, like, the easiest way is just, like, do it in the smaller rooms. So, like, the room we're in is actually the best one to do it. This. Alrighty. Yeah, so to do this, like, basically just do it in a floor where it's, like, not big and there's not, like, a bajillion corridors. So, yeah. Oh, wow, how did that... I have no idea how she didn't die. Either those... This lunar rev right here didn't die. No, I just got that... Well, I wouldn't say dog. Alright. Just gonna get rid of some of them. Alright, well, we're not waiting on this. Doing this. Use it again. Oh, is that how you hit me right there? It is. Come on, man. But they have a low chance of dropping the things you need, by the way. I forgot to mention, they have a low chance of dropping the equipment. I just want to get one. I want to get one and then just, I don't know. That's kind of the goal for, that's the other goal for today too, is just to try to get a Yorihime sword. And then try to, like, fly through the rest of the dungeon. To get to the Hell Raven. Or should I say the Crimson Raven. And also, you could do the interaction thing with these guys, but they don't say anything. I feel like they probably could, or they should, but I don't know. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, Thorium's gonna, or Raisin's gonna die. That's the other thing, is to get her to be at, like, where you're at. Yeah, the other thing is, like, you wanna have them to where both of them are, like, in your near your vicinity. Great, a maze room. I hate these rooms. There. Is that really it in this foot? No, there's gotta be like a bonus room or whatever. But do I have time to go do that? No. You know, the one good thing I will say about the Watsuki sisters appearing is when they do, like, you basically have the Lustricide Room of Light effect. So you can, like, see everything in the floor. So that I will appreciate about what they did. That way it's like, oh, they're not just gonna, like, sneak attack you or whatever. The other good thing is, like, all the enemies get replaced with, like, the Lunarians, or the Moon Rabbits, so you don't have to, like, worry about... You don't have to worry about, like, hard kills. Yeah, I really think the only way to get both of them to be near you is you just have to, like, get Toyomi to port to you, and then just have her summon. There's Toyomi. So how much damage was that? Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Oh, out of my way. Out of my way. Aw, die. Yeah, I think this one we're not gonna do it because it's too big. Too many corridors. It was to say I wasn't just gonna not kill anyone. And not explore all that this floor has to offer. Okay. I just want to give one, man. Like, I'll just give one and then we'll just fly through the rest of this dungeon. Which will be easy. Might be a little bit, because the amount of enemies that can appear, but it'll be easy with the gear that we have. And as long as I'm lucky enough to, like, find the exit, like, right away. Alright. We're here. I kind of want to get this. I need to... I probably could make, like, an NCR fuel, whatever. Actually, it's one of the things you need to make it. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna do that. Still, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. Alright. So... Give me this. And we can make this. Nice. Yeah, I just realized, so this does nothing. Do you maybe need to, like, give this to Yugi or whatever? Yeah, let me check again. It's... Well, we won't get that yet. What we're gonna do first is this. Oh, do you need another? Ah, you do. Okay. I didn't know you need 4. I thought it was 3. Oh well. Don't matter. Did I buy the sake? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, because I picked up that. Okay. So, do this. There we go. Alright. I'll try to just farm up Nido points from there, like, off screen. But for now, I'm gonna go to sleep. Escape. It's Lodge. I know I don't really need to, but Raisin does. I think this brings her back? Okay, it does. Good. It does. I was gonna say, is she just gone? I probably could revive her, but I'm not gonna do that. So right there is where the money grinding dungeon is. You have to complete the you have to complete Satori's story to get it. I think, yeah. There's like 2 dungeons you do. The first one's like the easy money grinding dungeon. The other one's like, well, it's not a money grind, but it's like speed and whatever. Then there's the other, which it starts out easy at first, but then it gets pretty hard. And it's not hard, not because of the enemies, but the fact you have a time limit. You have like, what, like an hour to beat it and whatever. And it's like, I want to say it's like 20 floors or something. So yeah, it's quite a long dungeon, but you can like speed run it, and then after that you get the actual good money grinding dungeon, like the best one. All right. So I will say, for the money grinding dungeons that I usually do, like, you want to have good gear, because once you get to, like, the last floors and whatever, like, it gets pretty tough. It gets pretty intensely hard. So that, well, not that hard, but the enemies will have, like, high health and whatever, like, really high health. And pretty much you have to worry about one person, and that is Shin Miyamaru. Yeah. So, Sukuna Shin Miyamaru is someone you gotta worry about. Because she will pierce your defense. No matter what, she's gonna one-shot you by piercing your defense. But I feel like there's kind of a cheese for that, though. Like, I feel like if you use the if you throw an Eradication Final Moment spell card at her, I want to say that's, like, the cheese strat to, like, easily beat it, and, you know, because so far, she's the only character that can pierce your defense. Now, I know there's Koishi, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I don't know, I think Koishi is like, I think Koishi isn't really that bad, to be honest. She's invisible, yeah, but I don't know if she, like, is worse than Sukuna. You know what, I'm gonna do this. Nope. You know what I'm gonna do? Use these guys. Or, you know. Oh, bound. Bounded. So that was that's Satori's spell cards, or at least one of them. It's not that, I mean, it's not that bad of a spell card. And honestly, it's pretty cool. I think it's one of the coolest, like, cinematic, like, spell cards in this game. I say cinematic, where it's like a cutscene and whatever. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I just wish it did damage, but whatever. It already looks cool enough to not be a damage dealing spell card. And not all spell cards in this game do damage. Just want to point that out. So if we go to my items, the spell cards. So all of Reimu's does damage. And even Futo's, Aya's, Momoji's, Sanai, and Marisa. Yeah. And they're the base game characters. Yeah. Now if we go to DLCs, I think it's when we go up to... which one is it? I guess it's Satori. Satori's the one that just gives 2 of 5 random harmful effects. Yeah. Yeah, what else? Well, this damages and gives them effects, like debuffs. Yeah, Satori's is the only one that, like, only does debuffs and not damage. Oh, shoot, yeah. No sword? Oh, Raisin's still alive? I thought Raisin was killed. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, now she's dead. Nope. Sorry to do this. The heck. I kind of find it funny. I'm like, I have Raisin as my partner with her Lunarians that she can summon. And then we got Yorihime that does. Hope it's funny. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about Raisin. Even if you are Raisin, like, you're not fully immune to every attack that the Watsuki sisters can do. Like, Toyohime could still kill you. Yorihime's counter will still work on you. Yeah, it won't protect you from, like, pretty much against Yorihime. It's only against, pretty much Yorihime that you have an advantage. Toyohime against... It's a little confusing, okay? It's a little confusing about who's who, because their names sound very familiar. But yeah, Toyohime, she's, like, Raisin is just, like, full-on good against her. But Yorihime, not really, in terms of her counter. Like, that's the only downside, is that she can just still get domed by her counter. Even with high gear. So what Yorihime can do is, I mean, you might have saw, she does a fire attack, she has like a blinding attack, a bound attack, her counter. I think she has another. Doesn't she have another attack? I think she does. I can't remember. Yeah. I can't remember. I don't know if she does. All I know is she has a counter, a bound attack, an attack that creates like fire around, at least around the enemy, or the target, whatever. The blinds, but I think she has another. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't really know much because, like, I don't fight her. Or at least I try to cheese against her. Now her counter, I don't think her counter will like insta kill me if I like pick a weaker weapon. I mean, we'll try to see. We'll try to see. We'll deal with Toyohime first, and then we'll get to, you know, to Dorihime to see if it really is just like, oh, if you have a lot of attack, or if you do so much damage to her, she'll just insta-kill you. But I don't see how she could if you have, like, insane amount of health. Also. Ah, come on. The new man, or new. Nui. I still don't know how you pronounce her name. You know what I want to try to do? I want to... Well, I'm not going to do it now, because... yeah, poison, drink it. Is that a fake? Well, I can't tell now, because freaking Gaga has to do that. Okay, can I make a history pill, or whatever it's called? Okay, I need it. Alright, we're not gonna do that, but you know what we are gonna do? Make some herbal medicines. I probably should be making those, because those are like much better than the power pills, the power medicines, because what that does, the herbal medicines, it increases your health, your tummy gauge, your power. It's pretty good. Yeah, it increases your max HP, your max tummy, and increases your max power. It's pretty good. And it's actually not that hard to make. You just have to like kill a bunch of wriggles. Okay, I'll drink this. I know what that is. I think what that does is that just gives you the weakening effects or something. I don't know. Alright, I'm bored. I'm bored. I know this one's kind of not... this one's worse. What you gonna do? I hate Toyohime. Bye, Toyohime. Nope. Oh, there you are. Daunching ears. Okay, so I think using the item talisman thing, the item, or the lost article talisman, I don't think is that good to do on them. I think you only get them just by defeating them. I don't think you get them for, you know, for that. Okay, a pebble. Giant maze. It's a maze room. Ooh, this one's cool. This one basically... This basically moves you to a random location. Watch. Whoosh! Yeah, we went from that maze room to here. The Hakurite flying rocket drugs are pretty fun to use. Because it's like, you never know where you're gonna go. It's basically like you go into like a random place. Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Got max power, baby. She's so annoying. Well, not that annoying, because she has like... It's only when she does the trap part it's annoying. Everything else, not really with Kaguya. No, we're gonna just... No, we're gonna keep this. I think what we need to do is we need to make a happy medicine. Because I want to throw this at an enemy to see what it does. Like... Oh, oops, what am I doing? Alright, here it is. Don't drink this, by the way, because if I drink it, I go to level 1, and that's not good. Oh, man. Yeah. It's not good. I don't want to use it on you. I don't even know if it's going to work. I'll try it on touhou to see if it does anything, or yorihime, depending on who it is. To see if it works. I don't even know if this will work on them. Pretty sure it doesn't, but they are. If we go to the bestiary list, they're known as mid bosses. Yeah. Yeah. So touhou is like the more dangerous one in terms of her range and whatever. She's only dangerous at close range. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing about Kaga is her random thing. It not only changes the items, locations, but literally everything. So the traps and whatnot, and the circles. Kaguya is a meanie, or she's a bully. Loco at least ain't. She's nice. And to be fair, that is kind of true. Like, a lot of people think, like, Moku would be the bully, but no, it's Kaguya. Because Kaguya is always the one who's the bully, and she's lazy. No, actually, Kaguya is the lazy one, and sometimes bullies. Moku is just tough and serious. That's just all Moku. She's not really a bully, she's just tough. And when she's near Kaguya, well, that, you know... Actually, now that I think of it, if they ever do another DLC, that should be something in the game for Genso Wanderer Foresight is when both Kaguya and Moku are in the same room, they like fight each other. That would be sick, would that not? That would be amazing. Like a good like mechanic where if Kaguya and Moku are in the same room, they start fighting each other. Like the enemies. That would be cool. That needs to be in Genso Wanderer Foresight, man. It really does. Alright. Yeah. I just want to get the stupid thing. I don't think I'm gonna finish this dungeon either for the stream. I think once we get it, we're just gonna like be done. Yeah, so we're not gonna try to like beat this dungeon. Like I'll do it on my own, or we could just leave because there's really no point. There really is no point to just beating this because with the training dungeons I can just do just to get the rare food, it's like there's really no point in doing this to continue. Alright. Well, let's do the thing. I hope I still have... Okay, good. I do. Yeah, I'm really curious how... If this will work on the Watsuki sisters. I don't think it will. Wait. Oh, I think that's her. I think it is. Yep, it is. I think there's a higher chance if I was like raisin or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, tell me, would that not be a cool like mechanic where if both Kaguya and Moku enemies are together, they like fight each other like how they usually would? Because if you don't know, they're both like arch enemies to each. Well, at least Moku's the arch enemy of Kaguya. Because I mean, Moku always goes after her. Yeah, it's funny. Like usually, Kaguya is the one that makes Moku come after her, because she just does not like her. She doesn't like her. She hates her, in fact. And there's kind of a, I mean, if you don't know the whole story, but yeah, basically, Kaguya did something to, like, Kaguya did something to Tochiko in the past, and since then, she just grew a hatred. Like a never-ending hatred to Kaguya. I want to say it's because the Fujiwara clan that Moku is from. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kaguya did something to make her mad. And you know what that something is? Kill someone that Moku deeply cared about. Yeah. So honestly, I mean, I feel like Kaguya should be charged with that crime that she did. I feel like that's something that I believe Kaguya should get charged for. Right? I don't know, but I feel like eventually there's gonna be a game that's gonna come out, and it's basically gonna be a whole game about Moku to like explain why she like the real reason why she hates Kaguya. Because so far all we know is that it's just the fact that Kaguya killed one of Moku's family members, or like the whole clan, the Fujiwara clan. Yeah. And you know what's funny is that the Fujiwara clan, I believe, are like a bunch of bad people, I think. I don't know. Oh no, is that Miko? I can't tell. Oh no, that's the Mononbi clan. That's like, yeah, that's like Futo's clan and whatever. She's dead. Oh, your things are cursed? What? What? How did your things get cursed, Raisin? I know why, because she don't have the curse resistance. Does she? No, she don't. She just add curse return, but that's different. Alright. Yeah, so it's the Monobi clan that is basically the bad guys. So like, yeah. And there's a pretty much a fair reason for it. Aya is one of the most annoying characters in this game, specifically the big variant, because some of the enemies in this game have basically penetration to certain seals. So like, Kaizen and Aya have like, when they're in their big ranks, they do not, like, they will still blow you away, which is dumb. I'm not sure if that was something in the original. I know they definitely nerfed that. Like, in Lotus Labyrinth R, I do know they nerfed it. So basically meaning that they both don't do that thing anymore. Where they ignore it, and yeah. And so far in Genso Wanderer Foresight, there isn't any enemies that pierce it. Like, that can pierce the certain seals and whatever. But I feel like that's going to be in an upcoming DLC, and that's probably going to change it forever. Yeah. Yeah, I still find it funny how we're, like, fighting the moon rabbits when we have Raisin with us as our partner. Better, yep. Come on. Ah, poop. It's over here. By the way, these guys give you like no XP. The moon rabbits don't give you anything. Alright, you know what? We'll make this the last floor for now, and then we'll just be done for today. Only because there's something I gotta do. There's stuff I gotta do in Zelda Zone Zero. And Genshin as well. Alright, so let's keep going. Keep killing. Keep having fun. Alright. That's going to be it for today. Yeah, so next week, I think I'll stream Zelda. Oh, I am going to stream Zelda Zone Zero, but I'm pretty sure I'll also try to stream. Oh, I'll try to stream Zelda Zone Zero. Like, you know, when the new Anbi banner is like about to be done, whatever. I'll also try to stream Genshin if I can. I'll definitely, like, let you all know if I will or not. Yeah, so, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.